Well, good morning, y'all. We are in Effingham, parked up over at Chaser's Grill and Bar. I've never heard anybody call them a grill and bar. I've always heard them called bar and grills, but hey. Went in there last night. I usually go in and get the fried walleye, either beer battered or just breaded. Both to me are pretty good, just depends on what I'm craving. But here a while back, one of the bartenders told me that they have a grilled walleye. So last night I experimented. I got a breaded walleye, because you get two strips. I got one that was breaded, one that was grilled. I think I'm going to stick with the grilled from now on. I mean, I like the breaded, but that grilled was right on. Of course, I had to get my tater tots and sauteed mushrooms. They got really good sauteed mushrooms here. But we getting ready to head up, finish the rest of our journey up to Chicago, and then we're going to reload and turn around and go right back where we loaded. And the way it sounded, I'm going to end up reloading, and I'm going to probably be bouncing back and forth on the Chicago run for probably another week or two at least. We're going to stay busy with this. I mean, it's not a bad run. Chicago gets a little old, but this ain't my favorite material to haul, but it is what it is. We'll make do with it. Paychecks, you know, they cash every week, so that's all I'm worried about. We made it. Yeah, we got to get out and unstrap. It's a little cooler out today, but we're going to shut the truck off. Decided to go ahead and bypass the fuel dump, and we're going to try to unload and reload and get that back down south before we get fuel, just to kind of help me get out a little earlier for traffic starts this afternoon. All right, we're unloaded. We're getting ready to head up a little further into Chicago and get reloaded so we can start back south. Hoping we can make it all the way tonight, but I don't know. Might be cutting it pretty close on hours of service. Gummit, Jeremy, stuck at another train. There you go. Golly gee, how long is this train? Evidently already sat through one light. There you go. Well, there's the end. Finally. This is going to be a fun one today. Car's parked across the street right where I need to swing. Oh well. Looks like we are sitting here listening to the four-ways go beep, 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 or cheep, cheep, however you want to put it, but sitting there waiting to get into the door. Yeah, we were sitting here waiting, might as well. Do a quick wipe down on everything. In the hole. Getting loaded already. There you go. Alright, we're loaded, guys. We're getting ready to roll out of here and try to get as far south as we can today. Hopefully make it all the way. Alright, we're already off the highway. It's kind of low. So we're going to go ahead and top off with some fuel while we're here, and see about getting on the highway. They're backed up. Let's go ahead and flip the hood and check everything under here. Well, we probably could have made it to the other place, but E-logs. E-logs for the dogs. They good looking. Definitely makes the trailer look longer. Just pulled into Indian Hills over here in Arlington, Kentucky. I'm gonna see if I can park here for the night. There's already a truck parked in here. Let's see if I can park here for the night. Might have to readjust, but it'll be okay. He told me to pull over here, park it on his property here, which is also is hard to see, but he got a restaurant over here too. He's got JoJo's Diner and Parlor over here on this side of the road, and he's like, I want all that. I was like, okay. So we pulled on over here. After dealing with the idiots and everything today, I almost wish I had a fifth of Jack Daniels. Calm me down. Gum. Jack Daniels, maybe some beer. We'll settle for a yoo-hoo. Man, I had somebody tried road raging me today. Another big truck. Going through in southern Illinois on 57, they have signs up every couple miles saying, all trucks left lane. Speed limit's 55 through the construction zones. So I was hanging out in the left lane. I was running about 60. I won't lie to you. I wasn't going exactly 55. I was running about 60. And I'm glad I didn't have I wish I had my dash cam on or my GoPro on, but at the same time I'm glad I didn't, because I'm bebopping down through there just south of Marion. There's a scale down there. I know the scale's coming up, but I ain't going in that scale because the sign says all trucks use left lane. It is absolutely stupid and unsafe to require all trucks be in the left lane and have the scale open and the red light trucks to have to cut across traffic to go in the right lane to go into the scale. Stupid. Long story short, I'm in the left lane. I'm not going in the scale. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I wasn't going in the scale even if it didn't matter. But we're coming up on the scale, and this idiot, he's got a 65 mile an hour truck. I've already passed him twice at this point because he passed me in the last construction zone. But here he come down the right side of me, already in the pre-pass area. The little poles. If you don't drive a truck, you might notice if you come to a scale, there's a couple poles right before you get to the scale. And we're already there. And this idiot about takes my hood off. I mean, I had to get on the brakes to keep from getting my hood ripped off. Then he goes up and then cuts the next truck off that's in the right lane. I mean, just about rips his hood off to get into the scale. I said some things that wasn't PG, I can tell you that. I really don't cuss much. Cuss much. I try not to cuss at all. That guy got my blood boiling. I had to pray on the run to help me hold my peace. Because I was thinking about hitting the next exit and waiting for him to come out of that scale house and give him a little taste of his own medicine. But I didn't. I kept rolling. I got my payback later on down the road before I got off of 57. There's one last construction zone right before my exit, and it's like 5-6 miles long, it seemed like. Maybe longer, I don't know. But either way, I did the speed limit all the way through that construction zone, which was 45 mile an hour. There were some innocent victims of me going through there, and then I was getting cussed out. There was only 3 trucks I seen behind me. Most of them were 4-wheelers. I was getting cussed out, and I'm assuming it's the guy that tried taking my hood off. That's what I'm going to assume. Guy behind me, I'm assuming probably a foreign national, white Cascadia, flashing his high beams at me. Wasn't getting on the radio saying anything, so. But people gotta quit driving like idiots in construction zones. You know, they have a posted speed limit. I'm a firm believer, stay within about 5 mile an hour of the speed limit, one way or the other. There's no need, especially in semi trucks, to drive like idiots. That dude, when he got over in the left lane, about took my hood off, he should have never even thought about going back into that skill. Why he did what he did, beyond me. He's lucky I didn't. My first thought was pulling the scale with him, pass him in the scale, then give him an old front stretch treatment right there in the scale, right in front of the scale master. And when the scale master asked what was going on, I told him to check his scale cameras at the entrance, and he'll see what happened. I'm gonna eat my chicken strips and try to unwind with my yoo-hoo. Y'all stay safe. God bless you, and we'll catch you later.